What's up, everybody? Welcome to a live reaction. Looks like it's just me for now, but Xbox Developer Direct, we about 4 minutes away, I think it is, 3 minutes away, going by YouTube. I have no idea what's gonna be coming. We know that they are gonna be talking about Indiana Jones and Hellblade 2. So we already know that. I'm wondering if they're gonna do uh release another shadow drop like they did last year with Hi-Fi Rush. Let's see what happens this year. Yeah, I don't have any expectations, honestly. I'm just along for the ride. Uh, it's nice to know that they're going to be actually talking about Indiana Jones, because I remember seeing that little. I think it was what, like a 30-second teaser a couple years back. So it's nice to actually know they're going to be doing that, and hopefully with Hellblade, we actually get to see some gameplay. I mean, what they showed this past summer at Summer Games, um, even though they say that was gameplay, nothing happened. So I mean, it was atmospheric as all get out, but nothing really happened. So um, I'm hoping we see something with Hellblade 2. And hopefully they show us some surprises. I mean, I'm up for a couple of surprises, you know, but I have no expectations. So I think I'll be able to enjoy this just because I don't have any expectations, to be honest. I have found over the years that going into directs with low to no expectations make me actually enjoy it better. I don't have like a preconceived notion of what should be coming out and they should drop this. No, just let me see what you got and let me see if it's something that is interesting to me to buy or not. So here's hoping. Like I said, here's hoping with Indiana Jones, because like I said, I am I like the first three Indiana Jones movies. I have not watched Dial of Destiny yet, just because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull pissed me off so much that I have not watched it yet. But a couple people have been telling me I should go back and watch Dial of Destiny, so I may go give that a watch since it's on Disney Plus. But I wouldn't mind seeing what they got in store with as far as gameplay is. Hopefully they show us gameplay. Yeah, we know how that goes, right? So hopefully they show us gameplay. But yeah, that's how you harvest the salt. Yeah, because it never fails. There's gonna be somebody mad about something, even though you're like, dude. Of course, they're not gonna show everything that you probably think they should show. I mean, come on, man. Like they at least they told you that they're gonna be showing Indiana Jones and Hellblade and whatever Obsidian is working. I think Avowed is what Obsidian's working on. So yeah, I mean, I just hope to see actual gameplay. I'm tired of not seeing actual gameplay. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let's refresh this page, see if it started yet. Okay, it hadn't. All right. So yeah, Avowed is another one that I think is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I would hope they would show something about this game, Perfect Dark. But you know, that's wishing too much. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't expect anything that I personally want. I don't expect to see. Like I want to see gameplay. I'm not expecting to see gameplay. I'm just not. I'm expecting to see gameplay off of whatever they shadow drop, but I'm not expecting to see gameplay off of like Hellblade or Indiana Jones. And here we go. Stop a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Now it looks like you're only getting me today, so I know we got like a couple things. I know some of the crew can't make it today, so you know, Sandstorm isn't gonna be able to make it, but he did tell me to let you guys know that he'll be showing things. He'll be doing his own on his podcast on Saturday, I think. So be on the lookout for that on the Sandstorm podcast on Saturday. So what's up, Andre? I don't think my incantation worked. I don't think Shadow's gonna be showing up for this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, they starting off with a trailer. All right, what's up, Andre?
Yeah, not much. Not a whole lot.
You ready for this Fallen Stars? I mean, the Xbox.
Yeah, we'll see.
How many people you think gonna get mad at us this year?
All of them. And I don't care, honestly.
I'm just looking forward to see what Shadow drops. I was just telling Yin Yang, I just want to see some gameplay, man. That's all I really want to see.
That's all anybody ever wants to see.
I just want to see some gameplay, man. Because like last year, they showed gameplay of Redfall. They showed gameplay of Hi-Fi Rush. They showed the tracks for Forza.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it, right? Because everything else was trailers.
Yeah, everything else was trailers or people talking about a potential trailer.
Yeah. So here we go. I really want to see gameplay for Hellblade and Indiana Jones. That's what I really want to see. So they're starting off with a Vow? All right.
All right. Let's see if this is any good.
Turn this up a little bit. All right, here we go. Why they gotta show the trophies?
Welcome to Obsidian.
Wait, they really don't.
I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious
How much darker those shadows are. Oh my god.
At the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love.
Did they just cut their own video?
At Obsidian, we love what?
At the heart of the living lands.
Did they just cut their own video?
We love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity.
And bugs.
And Avowed is no different.
I mean, how your stream glitchy like your games?
And fantastical to give players.
I wasn't gonna say it, but okay.
Like no other. It's colorful.
Those
it's
nostalgic
vibrant.
glitches.
It's strange. It's one of the most incredible.
No. See, that's
world
that's
of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your.
You don't get to determine if it's personal to me or not.
Encounters, combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with
especially if you're
gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Hold on, was
Here
that
I'm just
Avowed's combat is Gabriel Pirano, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team
dual wielding wands
with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages.
The problem is that they should have made it work both first and
it's
third.
not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries.
But this is kind of reminding me of Red Steel 2, oddly enough.
It
you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand.
Yeah, it's like they talk about freedom of choice and how you fight. Like that's Red Steel 2 all over again.
You can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner.
He's got some nice little additions, but
enemies you're dealing with.
The premise is the same as what Red Steel 2 did.
Some are brutally difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face,
we'll wipe out a whole goddamn village.
Loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies.
Sandstorm
will be all over that.
To shatter.
Yeah, Sandstorm and Trey Vito gonna be all
We've
over
worked
this game.
hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold.
If the
by creating a
combat
balance
actually
between
feels as
pressure
good as it
and
looks,
manageability
yeah,
during
I can
combat.
see him being all
Players
over.
will have ample
Yeah.
choices for how to build and
The question is,
progress
are they gonna buy
their
it on PC?
envoy in the world of the
Or are they
living
gonna buy it
lands
on-
as they get to know the
I don't
game and
think
the story
Sandstorm
and
has-
explore the many
has a
diverse
Series X, does
regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult
I
decisions
honestly
with
don't know.
profound consequences.
I need
Like
to ask
this
him.
side quest you
I
may
forgot-
encounter in
I've been meaning to ask him. I
Shadowstar,
forgot to ask
the
him.
third region you'll explore on your journey through the living lands.
Oh,
As you're exploring,
How
you
you
come
gonna call
across the
something the living
bodies of
lands
these
until somebody
fallen
dead?
soldiers. And as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine
much
who,
life in
if
him.
anyone, is at fault.
Just the 4 of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain
Real
Ruiki,
face a little too red.
trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
hey man, don't be talking about
In other
diversity.
words, you're a gang of vigilantes, Judge.
Here, take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the
Wait a
right
minute, he gonna
choice
die?
isn't always what it seems. We
messed
embrace
up.
moral nuance and gray areas.
Wait, we can't
trusting
save your
players to
ass?
make tough decisions
You just
in
died?
complicated situations.
Oh yeah, I ain't trying to go back
My
home. I'm
squad
gonna
and I
die.
rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were
It's like I'm
ambushed by
avoiding
those miserable
responsibilities right now.
Zora. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else.
He did it.
I can't face those monsters.
Nah, you set everybody up, bruh.
Yeah.
Else made
He
it.
did it.
You set everybody up.
Never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby?
Yeah.
I heard it
All
all
of the
often
above.
and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Usui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
He
At the
did.
end of the quest, you have a choice. When you
He
confront
died because of your dumb
you
ass.
believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
Nope,
Right.
I don't believe him.
Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it?
Nope.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
No, they should have never have camped in the cave.
Oh, it's his
I'll
fault.
take the badges.
Oh, it's so
I'm
his
going back
fault.
to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way,
Good.
when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest.
He will be
Good.
slaughtered.
Creating an
Everybody gets
immersive
stomped out.
experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From
That
the
is not
outset,
colorful.
we knew that we
I
wanted
mean,
a Avowed
it is.
setting to
I will
feel
say it's
rich.
very. It's
weird,
more colorful
and
than
It's
wonderful.
varied, but it
We
ain't
found
colorful.
inspiration in a wide
it's more
swath
colorful than
of
anything else
real-world
they've ever done.
cultures, helping us create a unique
No,
RPG
no,
experience.
Which one?
I
By
thought Rush
contrasting
exists.
the vibrant
No, I
So
said
the
it's
Sunset
Obsidian.
Overdrive.
or
Obsidian.
verdant
Oh,
spaces with
okay.
simple ones,
For
we can
Obsidian,
better
yeah, maybe.
deliver
Yeah,
complex
no,
No,
emotional
because
experiences
Knights of the
for
Old
our
Republic
players.
2 exists. So no.
The Living Lands is a continent
Oh, yeah, that
of
is right. Never
untamed
mind. You're
valleys
right.
with
You're right.
widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes.
But it does
And
look
each
good.
of
though.
those regions
It
itself
does look
is a
like they did
confluence
spend a
of
little bit of
storied
time working
landscapes.
on how the lighting works.
All
Though.
of the regions
Yeah,
have
you
a
can tell.
lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep
Okay, I
place
do
in
love
my heart
Buddy
for
Mustache.
Shatterscarp.
He got that 18th century.
As
I'm
you're
about to Robert
wandering the
Train
wastes of
mustache.
Shatterscarp,
He does.
you might notice off in the distance
He's got
a
the
vibrant
snidely
jewel of
whiplash.
color.
That too.
By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand
Okay.
and marching in towards a beautiful
Can you-
oasis,
Can you feel the real time?
there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look.
That
at
that
Avowed.
does look a
We're
little
thrilled
bit
to
more.
share more about the game
I
in
was
the
saying, it
coming
is
months,
colorful.
and
I'll
we
give him
can't
that.
wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
Oh, that's just all right.
But you can tell it's a lot of art. Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah. They did go to the Christopher Nolan School of Cinematography. Gotta be bound.
it's like we're going down to the depths of Hades.
We're bound in gritty realism. All right, Avowed. All right, chat. What y'all think?
It looks interesting.
What y'all think, chat?
All
Let
of
us
this
know.
year.
And it's
I hope for them. I hope for them that there is no Pokemon game coming out at the same time.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna be game over.
It would get drowned.
All right, now here's the one
Hey,
that I want to
Ninja
see some
Theory?
gameplay on. I want to see some gameplay on because they said that was gameplay at Summer Games, and I doubt that was gameplay because nothing happened.
Like nothing happening now.
Hi, I'm Don Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about.
Did he just say
and that
shorter?
we hope you
Yes, he did. He said shorter. Oh, the internet gonna eat that one up.
Oh, they finna eat this alive. He said short. I don't know why he said shorter. Okay.
Senua is back
mean,
with a new quest. She
As
wants
long
to
as
stop
it's
the
not as short as
Vikings who raided
18 or
her village right at
1886,
their
they'll be
source
alright.
in
Yeah, that's
Iceland.
true.
But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement
So she's eventually going to be considered a
became
witch.
my tribe.
Okay, I don't mean it in the wrong way, but why she got braids on the
In
side
the
of her
game,
head?
Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings.
I
who have
guess
been
you could
enslaving her people.
say that
In
during
the
that
story,
time
we're trying to be as
frame,
faithful
they
to
did have a
history
lot of
as we
people
can up to a
with like
point,
braids and
establishing a solid
locks back then,
framework and then building more surreal elements on top.
where it would technically
Senua
happen.
face up to
Okay.
giants who
I
have
ain't like
plunged
I'm
the
not trying
lands
to
into
start no
chaos,
mess. I just
and which in turn has seen the rise of
I
the
just find
Droiga,
that
a
interesting.
violent
I
threat
just
that is
don't
to
know
the
if it's
settlements that
specifically
she'll
that
discover.
type of braid.
Yeah.
Senua will make new enemies and also new allies
Obviously.
who will come to see
mean,
her
I would hope
unique
so.
perspective as a beacon of hope.
Game.
And she'll discover along with us how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
No, Sin was going to be stuck with Mega Man X syndrome. She's going to be fighting the same motherfucker for 20 years.
Okay.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis. Seeing things
Okay,
that
yeah,
other people
now
don't,
the
hearing
locks make
voices,
more
and
sense.
having
Braids
unique
make more
beliefs
sense.
about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean?
Randy Orton.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers
What is
from
beautiful
patterns
about
and
that money
signs
shit?
Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
Okay.
I have yet to see anything that shows any real color from this game.
You don't see all that red, all that mud, brown, and red?
On Saga,
I
we've
said
taken
real color.
everything to the next
Oh,
level.
okay. My bad.
With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage
Oh, that's a
team,
That's
a
sad
great
for
crew,
me.
and a new cast.
That's sad for me
We spent
having
a lot
red
of
be my
time
favorite
planning
color, and
the
that's all
motion
we
capture
see.
shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel.
Oh, nice.
One of our key goals
Okay.
was the ability to
But
actually
I
tell
can't
stories.
actually see it.
Whoa. We got children
I
watching.
mean,
Whoa, he
It does
tips
feel
out
very
top.
different from the first game, but it's very brutal and
You
you're
get
very
some bright
invested
flashes
in
of
it.
some lights. Like, just
Senua
give me
isn't a
enough light to
superhero. She's
actually
fighting
see.
for survival,
Like,
and we want the player to feel her struggle in
Peter
every
Jackson
step of her
and
journey.
the Two Towers show people how to
We want the
film a
player
night
to always
scene.
feel like they just scraped through, just
like, where
survived.
is the moonlight? Like, what the?
Mel knows
Were they
Senua
inside of a
better than
cave?
anyone,
Oh,
better than I
they doing the
do.
Game of Thrones.
Her instincts are
night
amazing,
battles. Okay, I get
and
it.
she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions
Sylvia,
on
why
their
you putting
faces.
in
And
the
then I have
lyrics?
to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again in game, in costume, on location, everything.
All we need
It's
now
a
is for her to
great
stand on the top
experience,
of
a
a
great
mountain and
process.
throw her arms up.
Every discipline in the studio is unified
And look,
in
right
achieving
there.
a deep level of
You
immersion
know what?
to help suspend your
I would
disbelief
have
and pull you
DLC
into Senua's
with,
story.
with Randy Orton in it.
We were lucky enough to
It's
do a
funny
few
how I
reference
said
covering
something about a
trips in
mountain and they
Iceland.
just show her
You
on
have to be
mountains.
there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene,
I
or you
don't
see
know
a
how the
small
stream is
section of the
missing.
game, and you're like, yeah,
That was-
that works. That's amazing.
That was a nice little shot.
Senua experiences reality differently.
Okay, so you took
and
pictures
a
of
part
real
of this
places to use,
manifests
but
in the
y'all don't
voices he
have the
hears.
color of the real places.
I'm guessing they're trying to say it's in
These
her
voices come
mind
to life
type
through
situation.
binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations.
Well, she got
We focus on
depression.
immersion.
Like shit.
Binaural audio is perfect for this
Gosh.
because through headphones, you surround
All that
yourself in
cloudiness, she
three-dimensional
is
space.
depressed as hell.
In the first game, we only applied
But
to
they
the
want people to
voices
use
that
headphones
Senua
when
listens in
playing.
her
Okay.
head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is
So
binaural.
sound
Every
is
single
definitely
sound
going to
has
be
the potential to be binaural,
a
so
major part of this
everything
game.
is
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna
specialized
have to
around
be.
you, and it's a
I never
very
played the
beautiful
first one,
experience.
so even though I heard good things about the first one.
I think I
Music is a
briefly
strange
played it,
language
but I
in the
didn't really
sense that
get
it
into
speaks
it.
to our emotions
And that was another game
fast
that wasn't
and
supposed to
deep.
be on the Switch, but came to
It's
the
not
Switch.
only
It
about
was big.
quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get game of the year.
On the
You
music,
know
we are
that.
working with Highland, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them.
This is probably coming out summer this year.
We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a
I ain't
heavy
gonna lie, that
metal
was one of
singer,
the
throat
better
singers,
musical
and our
numbers,
very own
in my
purists.
opinion, that
They
game
sing
was.
so beautiful
It really
and
was
Yeah,
good.
it
we add
was.
that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way, I'm Senua,
Just
right?
because
She exists and
people
does
gotta
it.
understand, just because you know somebody that goes through something doesn't mean you feel empathy for
So
the thing they're
we
going
all
through.
are Senua,
Yeah,
and
I think too
we
many
are
people
creating this
speculate
character that
nowadays.
grows
You're
and
like,
grows
dude,
and
that's
grows and
not.
grows and keep growing and keep
Okay.
changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love,
Not everyone
care,
is
and passion
empathetic.
our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in
So,
service of Senua's journey.
so y'all want to be Xenoblade Chronicles? All right, got it.
On May 21st.
May 21st. Okay. We got a release date.
Right before summer.
Right
Right before summer. I say it was going to be a summer game. They're going right before summer.
You were close, man. You were close. So we got May 21st. We got one down.
Well, I figured it had to be earlier than Avowed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. Who's next? Is it Oxide? Oh, Square.
Oh, so is this gonna be our is this gonna be our our shadow drop? Is this what this gonna be?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Shadow showed up.
Greetings.
So it did
It don't work if you put it in the
My
chat
name
yourself.
is Masaru Oyamada.
I put it in there.
Producer
I
for
put it in there.
the
It's at the
Mother
chat.
here at
I put it in
Square
there.
Enix.
Oh, you put it at the top. If he did it at the bottom.
Xbox ユーザーの皆さん
Oh, so
にい
this is
ち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて
Mana.
大変光栄です。
Something of Mana.
コンソールゲームとしては約
The
17
Visions of Mana or something
聖
like
剣
that?
伝
Yeah,
説シリー
Visions
ズ
of
の
Mana.
完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイ
So
ナ
I
ル
know
ファン
this
タ
ain't
ジー
gonna be
外伝として
the
誕
shadow
生して以
drop.
降、
So
マナと聖剣をめぐって描か
now
れ
the
る
question
愛を
is
テーマ
is
に
this going
個
multi-platform?
性豊かなキャラクターた
It's
ち、
definitely going to be multi-platform.
心に響く楽曲の数
Because
々、
if they try to keep this
武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG として、これまでに17作
This is not going to do well on this
さ
one.
れてきました。
nah.
本作は
I
30年以上
love
All them
歴史
people.
あるシリーズの最新作となるため、 これまで培われてきた聖剣
Well,
伝
all
説
them people that run their mouth about how people on Xbox like RPGs, yeah, they do when they're people that
フィー
played
ルドでは
RPGs on
自
other
然や
systems.
精霊とのつながりを感じられる豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。
What they be saying?
シリーズ
This is
の
definitely
本作
multiplayer.
も本作に登場しています。
Ain't no way in the world Japan is not getting this on Sony. Ain't no way.
今回、これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを
And the
使い出し
Xbox is the smallest in the Japanese market. Yeah, ain't no way.
とともに聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Shi from Gretz. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players.
Sweet.
初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃、すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では、はじめはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参
Yes,
加
it
しま
does.
す。
It has a whip.
Mario would be
聖
happy.
剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
It looks really good though.
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する、海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
Like you can summon your ride.
考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上で、ヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神の
I mean, that's a big puppy.
具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それ
That's
ぞ
a
れ
big
を
puppy.
取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなど、ゲームの
Motherfucker, wake up. We got places to go.
調整を重ねていき、ピックルは
You don't fall asleep with me on your back.
They just straight with the
もう
sleep.
一つの挑戦は
Like, if
楽
you ain't
曲
gonna
面
do
です。過去、様々な
Look, if you're making a decision, let me sleep while you do
感じ
that.
られつつも最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。
This is one of the games I am looking forward to, though. I'm not gonna lie.
BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう
This game got about to have a really good soundtrack.
ミュージックを導入しており、
Hopefully they
冒
put
険
it
の
on
没入感を
Spotify
高めて
somewhere
く
I
れ
can
ます。
actually get it.
探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
Or they're gonna release it in Japan on Spotify in Japan.
Make you have to import it.
Okay, I'm like, that's some fluid gameplay though.
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションが
I
バトル
like
の
how
鍵となっており、
doing their best to not
武
show
器
who
での
the
攻撃だけで
companion
なく
characters are.
魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。
Especially when they best to not
そ
show
し
who
て
the companion
本作
characters
なら
are.
ではの特徴
Like,
と
that's
して、
the only one I've seen
聖
so
剣
far
伝
outside
説
that
シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うと、
I mean, that's a good thing. That's a lot less spoilers.
精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不
Oh
思
yeah, that's
議な
that's
力
Is that
で
a crocodile plant?
楽しんでいただ
okay.
け
Yeah,
ま
that's
す。
a final smash right there. That is a final smash. That right there is a final
Yeah, it
smash.
is.
モンスターやピックリにも注目してほ
That's
しい。
definitely final smash
聖剣
material.
伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを 感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作、
Trials of Mana
聖剣伝説
didn't come to Xbox.
Visions of Mana は今後も様
Yeah,
々
it
な情
did.
報をお届けし
It
てい
didn't
き
go
ます。
very far, but it made it.
Oh,
この夏、この
I don't
忘れられない
remember
冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただ
Oh
き
no,
た
it
い
said this is the first time, so no, it isn't. Trials of Mana didn't.
summer 2024. That means everybody else getting the summer 2024.
My biggest problem
I
is
may double dip this one. I may double dip Visions of Mana. I may double dip it.
my biggest problem though. I'm looking at it. They're gonna have it. This is gonna be the one game for this series released on the Xbox, but they're not gonna work to build the audience.
Yeah. And that base, man.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We
What's up,
founded the
man?
studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love. Aura History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
History
Aura is an
Untold.
homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers,
So
4X gamers.
Civ,
It
but
features all the
different.
depth and gameplay
Hey,
fans of the
Shaka
genre
Zulu.
love, where you'll
Shaka
explore the
Zulu,
world,
alright.
expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same.
It's
With Aura,
civilization.
preconceived notions
Kinda
about
look like
the
more the
genre
same, but
push
I
forward in a modern, empowering,
It's
and
gonna be
totally
slightly
compelling and
different.
approachable way.
Was that Vlad
For
Tepes?
example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office.
This is gonna be civilization and the totally accurate battle simulator engine.
Expand the game and make it really good.
Dude didn't know they was filming.
Hi, Dan.
Dang.
That's Dan. We started in his basement.
He just rolled up.
It's been
Wow,
an amazing
they kept
process
it in
to
there.
see
Aight.
from concept to completion. We started
They
small,
figured it was
building
funny
our
enough. They kept it.
engine, questioning our design assumptions and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Aura. The
I
historical
mean, if this
strategy
game turns out really good, y'all need to branch out into something
You can
else
rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious
before you
nation
guys
on
get
the
too
planet.
bored.
For Aura, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
Not your type of
We also
game.
wanted to explore more and different parts of
I don't know
history
why, 'cause
and
I
give
like
players
history.
from around
I
the world
love
a chance
history.
to see the game
I just
reflect their unique
be like,
perspective
dang.
and not just ours.
Did they just make
And
me
finally,
a
we knew that for players to feel the
Well, that ain't
impact
gonna
of their
go well.
decisions, they would need to see their choices
This
reflected.
is
in
probably
the
one of those
itself,
games that a
not
lot
just
more
through
people are
numbers
gonna
on a
want to
menu.
watch than play.
One of the first
Yeah,
differences you'll see when you dive into Aura is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth.
This is the second
First
game
look
with the living
an
world.
intuitive, authentic, and immersive space.
Yeah, that
a
is
blank
right. Why do you
canvas
keep
for
saying living
players to
world
paint
every
the
5
society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game.
Okay.
They can see
Uh.
everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly
didn't look like
occupying
downtown
the
Atlanta.
world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Aura is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Aura, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might.
You want to be cruel and ruthless.
Scientific advancement.
Oh, you
The
mean
choice is theirs.
like Vlad Tepes?
In Aura, there are no set victory
Yes.
conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still
Well,
being
who's
able
got
to win the
Gundams?
game.
Personally, when I play Aura,
Yeah.
I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history, like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Aura that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Aura compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Aura at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything.
As long as it's implemented well, it should be fine.
To improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft
Have you
military
played games
units.
in
The crafting system in Aura
in this
encourages
type of genre
thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards
Some, but
players who consider
not
the
very many of them
outcome
stick
of
with
all
me.
their
It's just one
collective
of those
decisions,
things where
not just the individual
it's
ones.
interesting for a little bit, but then I don't feel a desire to go that far
Have
through.
players alternate, taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Aura, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Aura just feel more real.
It's basically real-time risk.
Once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times
If the way they're describing it, though,
playing the game
it's
and
like playing
staying
risk in
engaged
real
rather
time.
than having those periods
Everybody's
of
turns are
where
happening
you're not doing
simultaneously.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura
Does-
has a number of special abilities
Do they
determined
not
by
know what
their
a
personality
leader
traits,
is?
as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play.
Yeah,
and even
Shaka
a few
Zulu.
that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
See, what they should have done is create a blank slate class as well, so that the player can create a person to
gives
be
us
the
that
type of
priceless
character they
perspective
want
from the
them to be.
people we're making Aura for.
That probably would be cool.
Building the game
And why is
alongside
there a
real
hammock
players
under a
has
desk?
given
That
us
is
that
not
critical
good
player
for
feedback.
work-life
In
balance.
the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my
Go
favorite
under their
examples
desk
is
taking
when we
naps
first
and shit.
introduced the concept of
Like,
dangerous
they
water.
make y'all stay, they make
It
y'all
turns
stay
out,
in
in
there
our
in the
first
house.
iteration,
Y'all can't
it
go
was
home.
maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We
Hey,
knew
yeah,
we should
brush our teeth.
probably make a change when one of our insiders made a
I
forum.
mean,
post
look,
that
you
would
gotta keep toothbrush and toothpaste on you, I guess.
Or at least the
someone
ring
get
strips.
these feline demons away from me. I'm
I
happy
would
to
I would do better
based
with
on
the
more
toothbrush
recent
and
feedback,
toothpaste.
but I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their
I'm
hands
so
on
excited that y'all can finally
here.
stop working
But
for
the
a little
launch of
bit.
Aura is only the beginning. We're going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own history.
Coolness, fall 2024, and that's a PC. Okay, cool. So Indiana Jones is gonna be the last one they show?
I guess so. No Xbox release.
Because they got the other
Wow.
thing at 4 o'clock. So I'm like, y'all cutting it kind of close.
Yeah, they are.
See, what's the other game they supposed to be showing at 4?
They say, yeah, we gonna risk it.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up
Oh,
to
what's the
proud
difference between
of Indiana Jones. When Todd
Not just
Howard
playing
first
as
told
Indiana
us about
Jones,
the
you are
game,
Indiana
we
Jones.
knew you would
Because
be a
most
very
times
good
in games
fit
like
to
these,
help
you don't
bring
get to
it
play
life.
as the character.
I've wanted to make an
You have to
Indiana
play as
Jones
somebody
game
else,
forever.
and that
I'd had this
Yeah, but
idea.
he said
I
you're
wanted
not
to
just
like
playing as
story,
Indiana
what
Jones.
he
You
was
are
going
Indiana
after,
Jones. I'm like, what's the
period of
difference?
life it was in,
Good point.
what kind of art it was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at
Please shut
Machine
up. I don't want to hear your voice.
I can remember
Man, don't get
pitching
mad,
Lucasfilm
Todd.
on the game and being, a
I
little
don't want
bit
to hear his
nervous
voice.
because
He's got an annoying voice.
Indiana Jones,
He
and
really does.
their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Thank you. Done talking.
Tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Ah, Nazis, gotta love her.
While you were
Do you get to hit them with the whip?
I was
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the one thing I like about the Indiana Jones
wondering
movies, especially old ones. Is he be beating the hell out of Nazis? That would be hilarious to me.
instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sands of Africa.
Why don't they just kill him? Why they got to do all this other stuff?
Because torture, man.
Just kill him. Like
Torture.
You gotta give him that one thing that he can escape from.
Torture.
They do this all the time.
Myths.
Yes, but that's the thing. Torture. When you really dislike someone, you want to torture them.
No, I'm just gonna
And
get it over with.
I'm talking about the general premise. If you really dislike somebody that badly, you don't want to just kill them. You want them to suffer when they die.
Was that Tony Todd?
Just waiting.
Honestly, I don't know. I think so. Maybe.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Kind of like Nathan Drake
Yeah, that's
stole his ideas from him.
As long as he runs away, as long as he shoots somebody that's doing the sword move. And
throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these
the funny
ancient
thing
sites,
about it is, like, everybody, because when these came
perfectly
out,
long
everybody still
circle.
expected Han Solo, and that's exactly what they got.
Yeah, they got Han Solo in the past.
Being a straight up, yep, there you go. Punch in the face, in the face.
like he got enough accuracy to punch under the helmet.
Hey,
And he just shot a dude. Yes. This first person.
Yeah. I can forgive it though for this particular game.
Why?
Maybe that's what they meant by you are Indy instead of just playing as him.
Okay.
You're looking at it from his perspective.
Yeah.
The Great Circle.
Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. All right.
You have any idea how old that was?
I don't think
Wait,
he cares,
motherfucker.
bro.
You just dropped a bunch of money, motherfucker.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist. He's a charismatic everyman. He's passionate and determined.
Why didn't
And
he
for
say
us,
what he really
he's
is? An
synonymous
asshole.
with adventure.
Now
Oh yeah, Indiana Jones is straight up an asshole.
Story
Like,
to a modern gaming
really
audience.
is.
Our game is
He's
all
he's
about
an asshole and he's a fun asshole.
letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built.
You say so.
We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making
I
each
like
action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient
Wait a minute, why was
temples,
he moving his
or
hand
seeing your
in the
knuckles
face?
go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with a hat,
What was that
whip,
wide ass swing? Like who was catching? Who are you
in
catching with
environmental
that?
traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
So it's good. Well, it's
Indiana
probably a
Jones
mix
and the
of
Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost
Lost Ark
Ark and The Last Crusade.
Makes sense.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a
Tony Todd.
historically
It's Candyman,
insignificant
people.
artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
How are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican,
Should've
hoping
known
to
Mr.
learn why
Candyman.
this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through
wonder
to
who
the
wrote
end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making.
True.
It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
And you gotta have a little bit of dumb luck.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always
So this
want
is
to be
gonna be kinda
offering
like a
more
puzzle
solutions,
or
whether
RPG,
it's trying
something
a
like that,
different
I'm
path
guessing.
through the environment to get around enemies.
I hope not.
Serving
Just
enemies
let it be action,
to your
action
advantage.
adventure, no
I mean,
RPG.
with a lot
Or
of
using the
puzzles
tools
in
at
it,
your
though.
disposal.
The way they just
Like
described
the
that's a puzzle.
It's an amazing global
Well, yeah, but that's the adventure part of things.
your journey.
True.
We have these really
Yes, I did
diverse
say that wrong.
environments for
My
you to
bad.
explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
Didn't he already go to those
We
three
look
places?
carefully at each location.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm pretty
By
sure
that
he already
time-
went there.
Trying to make it
By
as
that time,
Like he done
already-
gone there.
We love
He done gone there multiple times. So has Laura Croft and
We
Nathan
also
Drake.
had the goal of making it
Throw them all
feel
together at this point.
cinematic Indiana Jones.
I mean,
adventure.
Indiana did it first, though, so...
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
Well, yes, he did it first. I wasn't saying who did it first. I just said they all
John
did.
Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able
Yeah,
to
'cause,
capture
John
Williams'
Williams
essence
retired,
with
and I
his
don't
score
think-
for The Great Circle.
John Williams stinks.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with
That
our
makes
production
sense.
style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as
So
well.
how much did this cost, John?
Gina is our
Oh,
other
it's
main
going-
protagonist.
this-
Where Indy
hey,
is
Shadow,
pursuing
you wanna take
answers
a
just for the
guess
sake
about how
of
much this costs?
curiosity,
I'm going
Gina has a
upwards
personal
of
stake in
125
getting to the
million.
bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead. for
Why
some-
is Gina dressed like more like a dude when during that time period she wouldn't have been?
Their paths
First of
are
all, dude, I
intertwined
hate that
and they'll
sexist
need
comment you
each
just
other
made.
in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Uh
Hey,
300 million. God damn.
huh. He said easy.
What do you mean if I
We always love our villains.
I want to say like 450, honestly.
I was thinking like upwards
Is
of
this
like
intensely
150 or something like that. Y'all just
Nah, I'm going to say 450. I'm thinking because you
He's
gotta
highly
consider it's also the licensing for
Oh, yeah.
Indiana Jones itself.
brilliant people
and I'm pretty
compelled
sure
by the
Lucasfilm did not
passions
give a
and
discount.
obsessions, but driven down
That
by
then they threw in motion capture and all that. Yeah, nah.
Under your skin, like
This probably running them 450 in my opinion.
and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our models
just
for
shoot him in the
Indiana
head.
Jones and the Great Circle
Well,
is
I mean, when you got him there, you could have just plugged him.
there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
So yeah,
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your
If I'm going to be Indiana Jones, I'm not going to be worried about being stealthy about everything.
One of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and
I'm
multi-purpose
going to be beating people's ass and cracking jokes.
integrated into every aspect of the game.
I'm waiting for
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction.
Zodiac, I have no idea.
Yes,
I'm hoping they try to
absolutely
say
use
that's
it
his accent.
Yeah, that's probably his accent, and it's a horrible one.
And hopefully a little bit more.
Because, you know,
Plus,
everybody
also
knows
a
if it's
key
Indiana
feature
Jones
in our
movie,
game.
it's usually you
The
fighting
spirit
dirt.
of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are
And in case that dude got whipped in the nuts.
but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look,
They
the
need to
more
stop
you'll
using the
discover.
multiple cameras because she's clearly reading the teleprompter, and every time they go to the side, it looks weird.
Yeah, because she's not looking at the camera.
Yeah.
At that point.
Just keep the camera in front of her.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge
I
set
wonder what other.
pieces, surprising twists, and
I've never heard of them.
Yeah,
it's
I've never heard of them.
exciting for us that we have been able to
I
stay
might have to
so
look them up.
to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being
They keep
able to
saying like, oh, they've
showcase what
done this and
makes
this. I'm like,
us.
I have never heard of
We
these
are
people
making a game for everyone.
What have they worked?
Whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait
So
to
this is
share
the
more
fall
soon.
Last time I was doing that.
Oh, they've done Wolfenstein. They did Wolfenstein.
So I'm guessing this is going to be the fall game, fall and winter game.
Mm.
Yep. So this one's getting game of the year.
Probably.
That's the whole purpose of
Yeah, but
releasing this late. That late? Yep.
Yeah.
Game of the year.
Machine Games did the Wolfenstein series, the more recent version of it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
New Order, Old Blood, the New Colossus, Young Blood, and Cyber Pilot.
Because that's why they said they first person is their thing. I'm like, okay.
So that's all they've done.
Yeah.
Could take one.
Like, maybe I should work on a different style game.
Developers.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory
It's
is
winning
to
first.
craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of ARA is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy.
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world. we
Still no
built.
Perfect Dark. Justice for Perfect Dark.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. My name is Masaru Oyamata. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分
Yeah,
が
I may have to
曲
double dip on Visions of Mana.
More likely.
Hopefully we get a demo. And you know what? We didn't get not one shadow drop this time.
Nope.
My feelings are hurt.
Surprisingly.
My feelings are hurt. Okay, so do you want to do this Elder Scrolls Online? Because I don't really. I mean,
I haven't even been interested in playing the game, let alone looking at anything for it. For me,
yeah.
this is just like Fallout 76. It's not something I want to touch.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna stop at that end. We're gonna stop at that end. All right, because I'm not feeling it. Okay, let me get out of that. All right, so peeps, there you have it. That is the Developer Direct 2024. So, Indiana Jones actually looks good. It looks good.
Yeah,
it's interesting. The one game that that I know I'm getting day one is gonna be that Visions of Mana. That's getting cop day one. As soon as we get a release date.
Yeah.
Hellblade.
I still need to see actual
Yeah.
They just need like one little snippet of a full section of gameplay.
I need a Treehouse Lifestyle live stream for that. Like, sit them down and play the game and talk about it that way. Because what they just did, they showed one little fight thing that she did where she cut the dude up and got pimp slapped. And I'm like, okay, that's more than what y'all showed this summer, but all right. Yeah, Avowed looked interesting. It does look interesting, but I just wish there was a way to go between third and first person, like you said, because I don't want first person in everything, dude. I do think first person view gets
being overdone.
Yeah, like Destiny should never been forced to have first person viewpoint, especially when Bungie had said they had wanted to do third person, but Activision didn't want them to do that. And I'm like, I don't understand why Activision didn't want that, since they already had Call of Duty, which was first person. Like, let them cook. Indiana Jones, like you said, I understand why I just wouldn't have did it. Because if I gotta be a third person anyway, I gotta pull the camera back anyway when we do puzzles and stuff like that. What's the point? Just put the whole game in third person. You're still playing as Indiana Jones.
The problem is that they started the game from a first person perspective, and by the time they got to the point where they needed to implement those things, it was too late.
Probably more than likely. Aura, I'm not the biggest fan of those types of games, so I don't want to speak on that. So
the only game that is even similar to how that looks to play that I actually like is fucking Ogre Battle 64.
The one that everybody wants them to remake it, they won't do it.
Well, yeah, look, that's on Square Enix at this point because they're the ones with the rights to it.
Oh, okay.
Even though Atlas developed that one, you'd have to get Square Enix and Atlas together, which means Square and Sega got to talk.
Gotcha. Because that's the same thing with Grandia 3, ain't it? Because Square got Grandia 3, but I think Game Arts made it. So
yeah, it's that type of situation.
Gotcha. All right, but yeah, overall, I thought it was all right.
It was decent. I give it a B-.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they gave me something that I know I'm getting. That's that Visions of Mana. I'm interested in Indiana Jones. I'm not saying I'm going to get it or not, but I am interested in it. And Avowed, I'm kind of interested in that too. I'll probably need to wait and see how that one, depends on how stuff falls this year.
Yeah,
because I might have to get that on sale or something. But yeah, I thought it was all right.
It was decent. It wasn't bad like a lot of people would have thought it was going to be.
Yeah. So everybody, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys thought. Is there anything you're looking forward to? Just let us know. Sunday, we got the Winging It podcast titled "This is a Public Service Announcement." So y'all already know what it is. We got some stuff to talk about this week that dropped. One of them is basically what it was up under Andre's name. We got some stuff to talk about this week, so be sure to check us out Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Andre, anything you want to pimp out?
I mean, I am a little upset that I had a couple videos that had to be taken down because my the USB port on my daggone computer didn't do what it was supposed to do for my capture card, but I had to redo them.
Okay.
But those will be up Sunday. Other than that, if anything I feel like talking about will pop up, I've got a couple of things I'm working on, but I haven't quite finished them yet.
Oh, all right, cool. So we're about to hit into February, which means people finna start losing their mind if there ain't no direct coming soon. So
they go announce one for the middle of next week. I bet you.
Yeah, it's gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be something crazy, and it's gonna be like a day before, and we're gonna be like, "Dude, I gotta work." So it's gonna be in the morning.
Nintendo.
And it's gonna be in the morning. That's how you gonna do it. So
go ahead and motherfucker at 10 a.m.
Yeah. That's what y'all get. But yeah, we are around that time. So I know they got a couple games dropping soon. So I do expect a Nintendo Direct to show up at some point. But yeah, this one not too bad. Not too bad.
It was good.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed our musings for this one, and we'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace out, people.
Peace.